I'm Tom Simons, a volunteer here on board the Yorktown. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the new and exciting thing we're doing aboard Yorktown in conjunction with Bulldog Tours, the premier tour company of all of Charleston. One of the things you might consider if you have a larger group is the Wings and Things Tour. And just as it suggests, we talk about airplanes and other things around the ship. It lasts for about 60 minutes, and it is a tour for groups of maybe 20 to 30. We begin with our first stop, the B-25 Mitchell, an airplane that is famous for its participation in the Doolittle raid. We'll talk about many of the historical figures who have received our nation's highest honor. And we'll start looking at the older airplanes. The first two airplanes we'll see are from the Korean War and Vietnam War era. And then we get into the really old stuff, World War II. We'll pass by the F6F Hellcat. We'll pass by the F4U Corsair. We'll go by the Avenger Torpedo Bomber, which was flown by former President George H.W. Bush during World War II, where he was famously shot down while attacking the island of Chichijima. We'll pass into Hangar Bay 1, we'll see the F4F Wildcat and the Dauntless Dive Bomber, and then we'll see our two space capsules. And the Apollo 8 capsule is important because Yorktown was the recovery ship for the Apollo 8 astronauts on December 27, 1968. We'll work our way to the flight deck, 70 feet above the water. Then we'll talk about the 12 Vietnam era or newer airplanes on board. 4 of that type would have served aboard Yorktown during her time in the Vietnam War. We'll talk about catapulting airplanes, the arrestment or landing back aboard ship in the airplanes. We'll talk about the island structure. We'll see many of the awards that the ship and the air wing were awarded during her illustrious career from 1943 to 1970. So at the end of the tour, we'll answer any questions that you have. You will have seen some of the oldest airplanes from World War II, as well as some of the newest airplanes, including the F-14 Tomcat and the F-18 Hornet. And we hope that on your next adventure to Patriots Point, the Wings and Things Tour will be on your schedule.